Hey there, I'm Aitana. I'm going to talk about our last Erasmus Plus week, in which youngs of 5 different countries, Spain, Germany, Finland, the Czech Republic, and Italy, stayed together and did amazing activities and finally a concert. It all began Monday the 16th at 4 o'clock, when the bus that was going to take all Spanish participants went to Madrid, where we took the first plane to Swiss. There we went on another plane to Venice. However, we had to take a train to Thiene, the village where we were going to stay. On Tuesday we went to Corradini school. The Italian teacher of English introduced us the project and all the program of activities. After that we went for a walk in Thiene. We stayed at the library where a group of young musicians offered us a short concert. Also, we saw the Church of the Nativity, a palace, the Villa Fabril, and another church, the Rosary one, where we found the same musicians with a choir. After the walk, we made the presentations in the Auditorium Fonato. Each country made different things, as a rap or a song with caps.
Hi, my name is Tease, but I'm better known as Reza. My rhymes is quick as the Tower of Pisa. Here I feel even iller, not like a filler. I could even do this.
When the show has finished, we went to the town hall, where we met the mayor of Thiene. In the afternoon, we have a funny class of survival Italian with Italian students and an origami lesson taught by a teacher. On the second day, we went to Venice by bus. First of all, we saw all the canals and little streets. It was amazing. Next, we went to the conservatorium, and we attended to a piano lesson by Master Massimo Somenzi. We visited La Fenice, the big opera, but we couldn't see any rehearsals. After that, we arrived to San Marcos Square, with lots of pigeons and seagulls. We had free time to see the town and go shopping. It was the big day in which we have to make the concert. We started with an introduction of Mr. Bonato. He talked about his career and his Peace Island, the one that we are going to release at the concert. Erasmus students and musicians of Growing Up Orchestra rehearsed this piece. At 2:30, the Spanish group had time to rehearse the individual performances at the Theatre Comunale. The last rehearsal was at 6:30 with the whole orchestra. Finally, the concert started at 8:30. The first part consisted of performances of each country. Firstly, Germany. Secondly, Spain. The next, Finland, and finally, the Czech Republic. We had a break, and after it, the second part of the concert started, with 2 pieces played by the orchestra. The first one was the newest island. And next, the First Symphony of Beethoven. returned to Venice. This time, we were going to visit the Biennale exhibition. All of them were contemporary and abstract, so it was strange to find this art inside classical palaces. We started seeing proportion. After the lunch, we began the treasure hunt without treasure. My group only reached to visit 3 palaces, but they were wonderful.
Told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun.
The last day, we started the morning with dancer Miss Bortoli Chiara. She talked about new styles of dance. After that, we went by train to Vicenza. We visited the Palladian Olympic Theatre. We were also at the Conservatorium where Alberto Arroca, a teacher, talked to us about the relation of music with painting. At the end of the day, we had a party with all the Erasmus and Italian students. At 7 o'clock, Italian parents took us to Venice Airport, where we went on a plane to Brussels, and after, another to Madrid. To reach Valladolid, we took a bus, and at 10 o'clock we arrived at last. After knowing so many people, visiting a lot of places, doing an amazing concert, and eating enough pizza, we didn't want to come back to our countries. It has been a wonderful experience, and I would like to come back and repeat.